It's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. We thought the old place was... This place got even louder a short time ago as the Falcons were introduced to this sellout crowd. We're set to go as the Falcons get ready to match up with the New Orleans Saints. Hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Falcons team as they interplay. They come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually you hope...
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'6" manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Grady Jarrett able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara, and he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough. So, Charles, first drive here, little safe completion underneath, maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Returnable now for Allen. Allen, nifty footwork. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And we get a glance here at their leader, the man who will be calling the plays under center.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It's too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. This defense for the Saints, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
on second down. It's Ali.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
To throw on 2nd down. Curry. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. Throwing on 1st down. Curry. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Open man is Ross, complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Well, sometimes despite the best planning, the defense actually has a plan as well, and they blanketed everyone on that play. They were able to close it down and spill him for a loss.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating 1st downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it. Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Kamara out of the pistol. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. Oh, what a move. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to, and he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Grady Jarrett just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Well, remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that could spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take-that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Back to throw.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
A throw over the middle, taken in by Troutman.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. This just a 24-yard attempt. Seibert able to knock this one through. And that will tie us at 3-3. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense.
And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. On 1st and 10, Curry. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Pete Werner leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
The pressure that time right up the middle, and he was able to wiggle in there pretty easily and get the sack.
Yeah, sometimes you end up getting caught in a little bit of a breakdown about who to block up front, and that creates the gap there, and he took full advantage, got to the quarterback, and finished off the sack.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Back to throw. Curry.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Doug Costin coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. We had a pretty good idea that they were going to pressure this young quarterback, and that's now 2 sacks here in the 1st quarter.
And, yeah, this is a secret to exactly nobody, because if you're a rookie quarterback, you know you're going to see pressure. Defenses want to see how you're going to handle it, or if it forces you into making bad decisions. That's their goal.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Here comes Michael Thomas and the rest of the Saints offense. Sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing a 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is...
What's up? What's up?
Got to knock that off some. And make them do those things better.
Yeah, try to make him on this year. They'll look to throw now on first down. Able to shake him off. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, the Saints were able to hold on to it, so they will.
Dude, I lost to the Lions. You know what? I even picked up Matthew Stafford for the game too. I thought it was going to help with that. What's that?
A tight one after one on EA Sports.
Yeah, I never heard it from Mark, so.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. He'll look to throw.
Yeah.
Over the middle, into the hands of Michael Thomas.
Right.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender.
You got a tough division over there, that's for sure.
The ball is before the defender does.
Here's Matt Hawk now, as he'll kick it away for the
Those
second
poor
time.
Panthers.
46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. Atlanta regains possession of the football. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks, because then the defense has the advantage.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards.
Well, what I'll say is if,
we've got a man down on the
let's just say Matthew Stafford shits the bed here, I might be bringing Jamie Newman back as a starter. New injury. Oh no, who's hurt?
First down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
That's fine.
Now a give right side. Ali.
Oh no, I meant.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
No, I'm not watching. I'm in Madden.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
I'm not in the stream, I'm sorry. I'm getting set up for it now. Please just tell me no practice injuries. Dislocated wrist, that's fine, backup center.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. And he'll give it here to his running back. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
41 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
They were not fooling around at all. Were they second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front.
I tried really hard going after Zach Wilson and Russell Wilson, for that matter.
This offense finding its legs.
And I'll tell you what, dude, their teams are so stingy with quarterbacks. I was offering well above what Daddy League said was a fair deal, and they're like, nope, not even close.
Throw over the middle, gonna be caught here by Pitts.
Like I was trying to get 2 first for Zach Wilson. Nope. I figured, you know,
Looking to throw on second down. Curry.
they already have a rookie quarterback sitting there waiting.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I think I went as far as to get the first for Russell Wilson, which is what he's. They said no.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Well, what a first half he's had running the football. Another terrific run there, and this one finds the end zone.
Well, we know he's a guy who's capable of coming up with big plays in the running game, and his offensive line knows it as well. That keeps them motivated, looking for those extra blocks to give him room to run downfield.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-3. So that drives 7 plays in length, and a pretty good run there in the end to top it off. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here again comes the captain.
Man, why re-sign Punny Turner? That's a much smaller contract. $20 million over, like $32 million total over 4 years. That's not a bad deal.
Step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper, at least, a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about this game, maybe more than any other on the schedule, because I know my guys are looking ahead to that open week. I've got to keep them focused on the task ahead, make sure they take care of business in this one. Otherwise, you're talking about a double trap. The trap of losing the game and then having the open week and having to stew about it.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. Here's Matt Hawk now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Ross on the return. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. A Pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. On 1st down, Curry, and he will find Ridley. That's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. On 2nd down now, it's Ali. And good running, going to get this down close to a 1st at the Saints' 42. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that will be incomplete. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Alvin Kamara and the Saints set to start their next drive. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Now a man open down the middle of the field and able to get it across the 20 before they get to him.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time you wait for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Fletcher Cox is hurt? What?
Back to throw now on 1st down. Thomas has got it, complete.
Since
he's
when?
Gonna get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
He was back. He came back last week, or 2 weeks ago, I
They'll
thought.
run out of the gun with Kamara.
Apparently. He wasn't even in my injury report. Just he's out for the game. Maybe he got hurt in the kickoff. I don't know.
You have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job.
And Fletcher Cox is just going to sit here and ride the bench all season.
2nd and 9.
Great. Awesome.
Now back to throw.
Ugh.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Falcons grab it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score.
Guess the Saints won't be undefeated anymore.
2nd time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
All right, let's see how Matthew Stafford looks.
Now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
I'm expecting him to throw the ball to McCall Hardman like 18 times this game.
The 20 to the 22-yard line.
All right. Good first run. Jonathan Taylor for 12.
sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them.
The Houston Jonathan Taylors wouldn't be very good if Jonathan Taylor wasn't a good player.
Because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
And now we'll get a stoppage here. Appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
Second down at 5.
They'll set up
3rd inches.
And that one's going to be off
On
target.
JT.
Incomplete.
JT up the gut, baby.
Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
JT right up the... Oh, look at him
Looking
go.
to throw. Room to run past midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. The Saints
Oh, that was such an ugly throw.
Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
Are you there, Ken?
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's Ali. Able to bust through the tackle, but not much to show for it. Still inside the 5. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, Ali. And they'll get him down short of the first down, right on the 10-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. And the ground game's been good, but they're losing
not much,
here in
man.
the 2nd quarter.
The Houston and Jonathan Taylors just made it to the red zone on their first drive.
I think so, because
Try to see if they can punch it in.
play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They're going to look to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
JT,
5 sacks already, so
third and goal, you got this.
Can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because
too easy.
Jonathan
Taylor.
It's a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They'll set up to throw.
How's your game going, Ken?
He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman.
Ken?
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. He hit his first. Now this from 43. Seibert's kick is good. And a second field goal here gets him back within 11 now. It's 17-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Who do you play this week, Rob?
The knee in the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half.
I don't know. I'll look
So
in the
we're at
minutes
halftime
here.
here in Atlanta with the Falcons out in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. And it's the Packers who have the lead in that one. The Packers trying to finish that one off and claim victory. From there, let's get to Philadelphia as we check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And they have the lead over the visiting Washington football team. Jamar Chase, a touchdown reception. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And they couldn't get the job done as they fall to the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson, strong in the victory, as his guys looked better than a team that had won just 1 game coming in. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. As we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway.
I hate it already.
Ross, and he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Sleep's not as bad in this game, though, as in this world.
Yeah, I just noticed that.
I mean, the fights in this game honestly seem easier so far, but we're still early. That could change.
They got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Off play action. Curry. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Off the play fake. Curry. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. It's a new one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Well, listen, when you've got the lead, There's absolutely no sense trying to fit a ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play because he saw he had a receiver in the area. He just put it well over his head, out of harm's way.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And now another one thrown incomplete. So good work there on the defensive side for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and until their offense can get into rhythm, their defensive players and staff have got to say to themselves, we've got to make it work. We've got to stand in here and make sure nothing else happens until our guys start moving the ball.
They kicked
And
that?
this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard
What?
line.
Why even bother?
Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out, and now Charles, can the
why go for
offense
that
get in
kick?
gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Brought down around the 16 or 17. Had a nice move, but couldn't free much space. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Now a 2nd down and 6.
They'll look to throw here.
Open man is the tight end Troutman.
That throw good for only a couple. That brings up 3rd down. Back to throw here. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On play action. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Bradley Chubb in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
Throwing on 1st down. Curry. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
Off the bootleg. Curry. He finds his man, complete. That's Ali. 2 yards on the pickup there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Looking to throw. Curry. And that's going to be Too high, out of bounds, and incomplete. Here's Jamie Gillen now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They begin on the ground with Kamara, and he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
That's complete to Troutman, right side.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball.
Throw the ball! Oh my God!
Whatever they saw going into this one,
what was
they've been able
that?
to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. Not much there, only a yard.
Hold it for freaking 8 seconds.
Second and 9 now. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Go for a kick. 6 for 3. I'm probably going to miss it.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48.
Oh, no, he's got some leg that time.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
They run it again with Kamara. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Connection made with Chenault. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
What?
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
It's all right. Where's Colton Starling?
He'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete to Troutman. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Seibert able to knock this one through. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance, so that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game.
Oh, no.
They know they still have a shot.
I'm going to fall apart
right
versus the
around where
Colts.
he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Falcons ready to take over. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the
Colby,
motivational
he's ready.
speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Off play action. Curry. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Ross. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Here's Jamie Gillen now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Back out on the field.
Dude, this is making me nervous. The Colts are driving on me.
And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal.
Colts are
That's
terrible.
how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out now joy.
There we
right?
go.
Because that's what you get when you put
Apparently.
the ball in the end zone.
I mean, I'm winning.
Benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready.
But I'm still scared.
On the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit, even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. Wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put
awful
themselves in
pass
a
by
great
Trash.
position
That's
to win
good.
this one, because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done,
Looking
well,
to
guess
jump
what?
after
We see the end
this.
result. Right
So I get
now,
a chance to
it's
score. I
a
get the ball back
Leading
half.
here in the 4th. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a 4th down. Here's Matt Hawk now, as he's on to punt for New Orleans. $39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
I definitely got some fair
Coming
catches.
out on the field. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. On 1st down, Ross. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Operating from the gun.
See, people are calling for Mike McCarthy's job.
Complete. That's Ballard.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
No, I agree. I agree with that 100%. That was terrible.
Tackle, but couldn't create
But
much space down just beyond the 35.
He's only been there, what, this is his second year? And it was a mess from Jason Garrett.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll grab a game
2020, he was
out of
hired.
this up to the 41-yard line.
So.
The Falcons on third down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And the Saints pressure gets him.
No, it's not acceptable.
Jalen Ferguson gets in
And they're
there
still going
to
to get the
drop
2-minute
it.
drill.
And it's also 4th down now.
Boy, Charles, that time he took a bad situation and made it worse.
Yeah, you're almost putting together a nice little song there, aren't you? Because it's something you'll see from young quarterbacks. They have that tendency to retreat backwards instead of stepping up in the pocket.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for Atlanta.
Dude, I need a quarterback so bad.
That's pulled in at the 32. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The New Orleans offense set to take over. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He may need a massage from the trainer.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Foyesade Aluakin in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that
do I have a D-tackle left?
This afternoon.
I don't think I do.
They're gonna have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
I'll look at this game.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3
well,
times.
I got a chance to take a shot here for Hail Mary.
It's grabbed over the middle by White. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
Here's Matt Hawk now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
I mean, good job, Stafford.
And the fair
I
catch
guess.
is made at about the 27-yard line.
Don't know why he would throw it up, but that's fine.
With no return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself. Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball around.
First down, the run with Lynch. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And a look at Bell, who remains down after that play. Appears to have gotten shaken up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Curry. This one caught by Ridley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. On 1st and 10, Curry. He's got Allen. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They'll look to throw again. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. They'll try and run some
Taylor again.
as they keep it on the ground. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Coup for the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken in at the 3. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
2nd and 4. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and that'll bring up 4.
Are you kidding me?
Looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move.
Oh my God.
They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
Able to complete this to Chenault. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
I mean, my overall is terrible, like, so I should be losing more than I have been.
We'll check on his status when we get
Still,
back.
man.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. They'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he
Yeah, Matthew Stafford might just not be it, man.
Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
Disappointed.
And the Falcons will take control of the football in in great field position. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts.
Oh, my
but
God.
Very little reason to use them
What
at this
the
point.
heck is going on?
On first down, Ali. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Ali. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the gun on third down, Curry. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they will take it here. A 2nd and 11 from the 19. And he'll give it here to his running back. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at 3rd down and 12.
Well, they went back to it, but the results were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and long.
The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Falcons, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they fall for the first time this season after 6 wins to start the campaign. And they'll get an extra week to think about it as the midseason bye might be coming at just the right time. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody. On the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6. Is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, that tells you you're getting it done.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Here comes Matthew Stafford now to lead his offense back out there.
Hello?
He's likely still kicking himself from the interception last drive that wound up leading to a go-ahead score.
And he's going to assume all that came with
I can't hear a damn thing, and I don't know why.
on him, but he also knows he's got to erase it from his mind and get back out there. This drive, very important.
The run there on first down gets him a yard to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, it's Taylor. Good move at the 30.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like
Jesus Christ, why can't I hear anything?
any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going?
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Now Gordon on first down.